What does life look like when you are born into one of the most powerful royal families on Earth, surrounded by palaces, historic estates, luxury travel, and connections with some of the wealthiest people in the world? For decades, the life of Prince Andrew has been filled with extraordinary privilege, royal power, and global attention. As the Duke of York and the second son of Queen Elizabeth II, Andrew grew up in a world most people could only dream of. But his story is more complex than just royal luxury. Because behind the glamorous lifestyle of castles, private jets, and elite social circles lies one of the most controversial journeys in modern royal history. And by the end of this video, you'll understand how Prince Andrew lived one of the most luxurious royal lives, and how that life eventually changed forever. Prince Andrew was born in 1960 at the iconic Buckingham Palace. From the moment he entered the world, he was surrounded by royal privilege. As the son of the British monarch, Andrew grew up inside palaces filled with priceless art, royal traditions, and centuries of history. His childhood included time at several of the royal family's most famous residences, including Windsor Castle and the beautiful Scottish estate of Balmoral Castle. These estates weren't simply homes. They were massive historic properties with acres of land, grand halls, and security that ensured complete privacy. Growing up in these environments meant Andrew experienced luxury at a level very few people on Earth ever see. But despite this privileged upbringing, Andrew decided to pursue a career that took him far away from royal comfort. Instead of remaining only a ceremonial prince, he joined the Royal Navy. He trained at the prestigious Royal Naval College Dartmouth, where he learned to become a helicopter pilot. Military life was intense and disciplined, far removed from palace life. But Andrew took the role seriously, and his career soon took a dramatic turn during the Falklands War in 1982. When conflict broke out between the United Kingdom and Argentina, Prince Andrew served as a helicopter pilot flying missions from the aircraft carrier HMS Invincible. His duties included transporting troops and assisting naval operations during the war. For a royal prince, serving in an active conflict zone was unusual and earned him respect from fellow servicemen. However, once the war ended and Andrew returned to royal life, his world quickly shifted back to luxury, diplomacy, and international travel. During the 1980s, Prince Andrew became one of the most visible members of the royal family. His charm and royal status made him a regular presence at glamorous events, international ceremonies, and elite social gatherings. In 1986, Andrew married Sarah Ferguson in a spectacular royal ceremony at Westminster Abbey. The wedding was watched by millions of people around the world and instantly turned the couple into one of the most famous royal pairs of their time. Together they welcomed two daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Their family life included living in royal residences, attending global events, and traveling to some of the most exclusive destinations in the world. From luxury ski resorts to private royal estates, Andrew's lifestyle reflected the wealth and influence of the monarchy. Even after Andrew and Sarah Ferguson divorced in 1996, he remained a prominent figure within royal circles and continued representing Britain internationally. In the early 2000s, Andrew was appointed as the United Kingdom's Special Representative for International Trade and Investment. This role placed him directly in the world of global business and diplomacy. He traveled across continents meeting with billionaires, government leaders, and powerful investors. His royal title opened doors at elite conferences, high-level business meetings, and private gatherings where major international deals were discussed. These trips often included luxury accommodations, first-class flights, and invitations to some of the most exclusive social circles in the world. Andrew's connections extended across Europe, the Middle East, and the United States, making him one of the most internationally connected members of the royal family. But with global influence also came growing public scrutiny. Over time, Andrew's relationships with certain powerful figures began attracting media attention. One connection in particular would eventually lead to one of the most controversial chapters in modern royal history. Prince Andrew's association with American financier Jeffrey Epstein later became the subject of intense public debate and media investigation. As Epstein faced criminal allegations, questions about Andrew's past relationship with him grew louder. The situation reached a turning point in 2019 when Andrew appeared in a televised interview on BBC Newsnight. The interview was intended to address the controversy and explain his connection with Epstein. However, the public reaction was immediate and critical. Within days, pressure mounted for Andrew to step back from royal responsibilities. Soon afterward, he announced that he would withdraw from official royal duties. Over time, he also lost several honorary military titles and royal patronages. It was one of the most dramatic changes in status ever experienced by a modern member of the royal family. Today, Prince Andrew lives a far quieter life at Royal Lodge, a large residence located within the Windsor estate. The property remains an impressive royal home surrounded by acres of private land, forests, and gardens. While he no longer represents the monarchy publicly, he still lives within the historic royal environment that shaped his life. The story of Prince Andrew remains one of the most complex royal narratives of the modern era. From a prince born into extraordinary luxury, to a naval officer serving in wartime, to a global ambassador for British business, and eventually one of the most controversial figures in the royal family. His life shows both the incredible privilege and the intense scrutiny that come with being part of one of the world's most powerful institutions. And even today, public curiosity about his life continues. Because when someone grows up surrounded by castles, royal wealth, and global influence, the story behind that lifestyle will always capture the world's attention. If you enjoy learning about the hidden lives of royalty, billionaires, and powerful global figures, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Because the next video will reveal another fascinating story about the extraordinary lifestyles of the world's most powerful families.